Well, he looks like a priest if I've ever seen one.
What troubles you, my son?
Excuse me.
Yes, sirrah.
I hear that people around here have been having nightmares. What's wrong with everyone around here? Why are they all having the same nightmare?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, and I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
What could you do anyway? Dreams aren't real.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina.
Ah.
She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. Follow me. It's this way.
Very well, Arander. I'll follow you. Nightcaller Temple, huh? So something in there is so...
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
I can imagine. So the Daedric Lord Vermina is somehow behind these dreams. I don't know how I feel about the fact that we're doing this at night.
That hill is our destination.
Yes,
People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn.
It's quite impressive.
I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin.
Yes.
There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered. Your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Well, I don't know about Lady Mara, but perhaps Lady Azura led me here. Well, actually, I'm in search of someone, but that's not important right now. How's it that he knows so much about this temple? That's rather suspicious. Well, he does seem genuine in his desire to help. At least he doesn't seem duplicitous. Have I been wrong about my feelings about people? I don't know. I was right about... What's his face? The slaver who I killed. Right about him. He was insane. Also a bastard. Janeth. Janeth Salfrey. Oh, how quickly I forget about the people that wronged me. Wow. I mean, I guess I haven't forgotten about him, but whatever. I was right about him. I was right that he was an asshole. Is there anyone that I thought was good? Did it actually turn out to be a dick? Not that I can think of. Anyway, you seem a trustworthy sort. Even if you do know suspiciously a lot about this place. Oh well. Let's hurry up. You're a bit slow. Aren't you? Wonderful. Okay, you're catching up. I don't suppose getting in there is going to be easy. Well, it's certainly a ruin. Maybe it looked impressive once upon a time. Oh, that's a troll over there. Oh, I see you're no slouch. Good. Good. I had someone following me. His name was Erebon, but, well, I don't know where he went. Don't know where he's disappeared to be quite frank, which is unfortunate because he has all my travel gear. I really need to stop leaving that stuff on companions.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within.
Very well.
Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, The priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
I see. What does the miasma do, exactly?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
Very well, let's head in.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Aha. If you insist. You didn't tell me that it was going to be pitch black in here. Seems to be a common theme with these dungeons. There we go. All right. Let me just refresh this. Really did set up a shrine to Mara. Best not read this in front of him. I will give him his privacy. I think that's for the best, especially if we're to work together.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Very well. Do what you must. An illusion. Interesting.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
I'm coming.
Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
That is certainly ominous. All right, let's hurry then. You weren't kidding about them waking up. Yes, ominous. It's protected by some kind of magical field. Oh, another magical field.
The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
It looks difficult to breach, to say the least.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
Arander, you seem to know... You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Well, I'm certainly not one to judge someone based on the fact that they worship Daedra. I'm a devotee of Azura, after all. You and I are Dunmer. We're no strangers to Daedra worship. Why would you keep it a secret from me?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption for Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
All right, I'm ready. Let's do it.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Excuse me, I literally just burped into the mic. Sorry about that. I'm drinking a my beverage for this recording is an Arctic berry ale made by Einstock. It's quite good. Got this as a birthday present actually from my sibling. Funniest birthday present, but it's pretty good. It's white ale brewed with bilberries, which I have no idea what those are, but apparently they grow in the Arctic North. Feels very appropriate for playing Skyrim. Anyway, How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
Very well.
We mustn't tarry.
I agree.
The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
I couldn't agree with you more. Let's do a quick save here.
It's just up here.
Very good. Well, you said you have the key, so you'd best open it.
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
I'm sure. Ah, yes. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Don't be hurt. Here, I'll fix you up. There we go. Alright, that should help. They all use fire magic like you, or do they use other magic? It'd be helpful for me to know what I need to resist here. I'm sure this library was impressive once upon a time.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned.
It's certainly a shame.
What we need is still intact.
Yes, hopefully. More of them.
We fight to the rot. You have a chance. See the defiler! Kill the defiler!
Oh, they use lightning, it seems. Good to
Barring
know.
any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What am I looking for, Arander?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called The Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Very well.
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Sounds good. And he said he was going to check down here. I'll check upstairs. There are quite a few books around here. The Firmament. And what is this? Nightcaller Temple Chest Key. Ah. I think we've read the Firmament already. What is this? The Varieties of Daedra. By Aranea Drethen, healer and dissident priest. There is little chance of our ever understanding the various orders of Daedra and their relationships to the Daedra lords and their dominions. Of the varieties of Daedra that appear in our world and the varieties of their relationships to their followers and their Daedra patrons, there is no end. In one place in time, they are seen to be this, and in another place in time, they are seen to be the opposite. And in another place in time, they are seen to be both this and that in completely contradictory terms. What Daedra serves this prince? What Daedra gives orders and what Daedra serves, and in what hierarchy and under what circumstances? What Daedra exist in fellowship with one another, and what Daedra have eternal enmity to one another, and what Daedra are solitary or social, and by turn solitary or social? There are no limits to the varieties of behaviors that may be observed, and in one place they may be this, and in another place may be that, and all rules describing them are always found to be contradictory and an exception to others. Further, from whom may we seek answers to our questions about these orders? From mortals, who know little but what they may observe of another world? From the gods, who speak in riddles, of enigmas wrapped in mysteries, and who keep things from us, the better to preserve their dominion over us? From the Daedra themselves, who are never the models of straightforwardness or truth-telling, but rather are famous for misstatements and obfuscations. And even were the Daedra to speak the truth, how can we know if they know themselves, or that there is any truth about them, that is to be known, or are all arrangements among the Daedra protean and ever subject to change? In short, what is to be known is little, and what is to be trusted is nothing. These things being said, I shall venture to relate what I have observed and heard of the relationships of the servants of Lord Dagon in my brief service to the Telvanni wizard Devaith Fear. Oh, Devaith Fear. When I sought him out and offered to bring peace to the victims of Corpus in his sanitarium, once the prophecies of the Incarnate had been fulfilled, and Dagoth had been destroyed, and the Blight had been banished from the island of Vardenfell forever. Devaith Fear told me that he, by choice, trafficked with only two Daedra powers, Mehrunes Dagon and Azura. Azura, he said, knew and understood all things, and declined to speak of these things, or only spoke in riddles. Mehrunes Dagon, on the other hand, out of pride, fixity of purpose, and a predictable lack of subtlety in thought, knew nothing and understood nothing, and was inclined to speak freely and without falsehood. Devaith Fear said that Dagon's chief servants, the Dremora, were like him in pride, fixed purpose, and lack of subtlety, with the addition of the peculiar traits of honor and loyalty, both within their class and within their relationship to Lord Dagon. And Devaith Fear said that the Dremora were ordered into clans and castes, and these clans and castes were well defined. Individual Dremora might rise or fall in the ranks or move back and forth among clans, but only when regulated by complex oaths, and only at the will and pleasure of their Lord Dagon. The Dremora refer to themselves as the kin, the people, contrasting themselves to other Daedra, whom they consider unthinking animals. The term Kainaz refers to a member of the Dremora race, he of the kin. The least of kin castes are the churls, the undistinguished rabble of the lowest rank of Dremora. Churls are obsequious to superiors, but ferociously cruel to humans and other Daedra. Next in rank are the caitiffs, creatures of uncalculating zeal, energy without discrimination. Caitiffs are used as irregulars in the faction wars of the Daedra, as berserkers and shock troops, undisciplined and unreliable, but eager and willing. The highest of the regular rank and file of Dremora troops are the Kainvals, warrior knights who have distinguished themselves in battle and shown the deliberate steadiness of potential war leaders. Above the rank and file warriors of the Churl, Caitiff, and Kainval castes are the officer castes. A Kain Reeve is a clan sheriff or clan officer. Kain Reeves are typically associated either with a clan fighting unit or an administrative office in the order of battle. The Kain Marcher is the lord and high officer of a Daedric citadel, outpost, or gate. A Kain Marcher's command is usually associated both with a unit and with a fief, a location or territory for which he is responsible. Above the Kain Marcher is the Marcanaz, or Grand Duke. A Marcanaz is a Lord of Lords, and member of the Marcan, Mehrunes Dagon's Council of Lords. The highest rank of Dremora is the Valkanaz, or Prince. This warrior duke is a member of the Valkan, Mehrunes Dagon's personal guard. The Valkanaz are rarely encountered on Tamriel. Normally they remain by Mehrunes Dagon's side, or serve as commanders of operations of particular importance or interest to Dagon. Of the varieties of other Daedra I encountered while I served in Devaith Fear's Corpusarium, Algrims and Golden Saints, Daedroths and Winged Twilights, Scamps and Clanfear, there is much that might be said, but little that is helpful or reliable. I did note, however, that when Devaith Fear sought a Daedra of a character like unto the Dremora, but of greater power and greater inclination for independence and initiative, or solely as a master, he summoned Zivali, who are like the Dremora in personality and temperament, except that they hate subordination and are liable to disloyalty and betrayal when they feel they have not been treated with proper deference and respect. The feral, beast-like Daedra, like the Clanfear and the Daedroth, appear in the service of many different Daedric powers, and may represent common creatures existing like wild animals in the wilderness of Oblivion. Other savage, semi-intelligent creatures like Scamps and Spider Daedra might also be found in the realms of various Daedric lords. The case of the elemental Atronachs, on the other hand, is less certain. Flame and Frost Atronachs, for example, appear to be highly intelligent, but not all varieties of elemental Atronachs seem to be social, or to have the power of speech. Devaith Fear preferred not to summon or deal with these creatures, had little experience with them, and showed no inclination to speculate upon their nature, so I learned little about them during my time at Tel Fear. Very interesting reading. Obviously not what Nerthor was looking for, but still. Good book. understands a little better the kinds of creatures that he's been summoning. Well, at least he understands the Dremora a bit. So when he summons these Dremora, he is specifically pulling them from their service from Mehrunes Dagon, at least temporarily. Perhaps that's how it works, unclear. At any rate, this seems to be the book. The Dream Stride. The Mysterious the Mysterious Alchemists of Vermina. Okay. For over 1,000 years, the priests of Vermina have been masters of the art of alchemy. The complexity and potency of their mixtures are nothing short of legendary. These alchemical treasures are so highly sought after that a single draft showing up on the black market can command sums in the tens of thousands of septims. Of the numerous potions that have surfaced to date, Vermina's torpor is perhaps the most impressive. A single sip of this viscous liquid places the imbiber in a state known as the Dream Stride. This condition allows the subject to experience the dreams of another, as if they were actually there. The subject becomes an integral part of the dream, behaving as if they belong. To any other entities in the dream state, the subject will be mistaken for the dreamer. The subject will even find his mannerisms, speech patterns, and knowledge expanded appropriately. To an observer, after the subject has imbibed the potion, they will appear to vanish. As the subject traverses distances within the dream, they will also be traversing distances in the actual world. When the torpor's effect has expired, the subject will fade back into reality in the exact location projected within the Dream Stride. Some Dream Striders have transported their subjects a few feet, and some have appeared thousands of miles from their origin in a matter of minutes. It's to be noted that the Dream Stride is highly dangerous and presents the subject with numerous pitfalls. In certain dreams, subjects have been exposed to life-threatening scenarios such as sicknesses, violence, and even death. In most cases, the subject simply fades back to our world without harm. But in some instances, the subject never reappeared and was assumed to have expired, or the subject reappeared deceased. It's also quite possible that the subject could reappear in a precarious or hazardous location in reality, even though that location appeared safe within the Dream Stride. Vermina's torpor is as mysterious and elusive as the priest that created it. It's unknown whether this unique transport mechanism is a result of the torpor itself or simply the odd machinations of Vermina. But the potential for using the Dream Stride to penetrate seemingly impassable obstacles certainly outweighs its mysterious nature. Fascinating. This is what our friend here wishes to use. We're a bit hungry though. Before we continue, we should probably have a bite to eat. Let's have some fish sticks. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. All right. I wonder if we'll actually find a potion of the Dream Stride here. The torpor. Anyway. Arander, sorry it took me a minute.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
I found the book.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
That's some kind of potion, correct? That's what I understood from reading it.
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That is incredible. That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject, aren't I?
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
The book didn't mention that. From what I read, it's dangerous. How can you be certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Okay. What will the Dream Stride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Well, I will travel distances in the real world while I'm in the dream stride. How are you going to watch over me? Mirander, you're saying things that don't make sense.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Very well. Let's go. There is something off about you. I've read the book. You're saying things that don't click. Well done. Say hi to Dagon for me when you go back. Sure, there'll be more of these idiots in here. Where is my thing? I want shock shell. Yes. Oh, it's on one. Lovely.
Your death will be slow. Never should have come here.
Well done.
Time to face your demise.
Well done. Great. Perfect.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
Okay. How will I know what it looks like? I mean, presumably it'll be in a bottle, but
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
very well. I'll head
The
downstairs.
torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
Tall bottle, dark liquid. Got it. I do believe him when he says that he wants to help the people of Dawnstar, but I also feel like he's lying. I feel like he's worried that if I know the whole truth, I will change my mind and I won't help him. How was that? There's a ward down here and I didn't even see it. 20%, 20%. This is worth quite a bit. I'll take those. I'll take the Daedra heart. Oh, there's another one down here. Lovely. Fire salts. These are good for cooking. Making hot food. Love to have those. Shock resistance 20%. 20%. You know, for supposedly being prolific alchemists to the point where their potions fetch a fortune on the black market, those are not very good potions. I've seen better. Ah, this must be it. All right, well, found the torpor. Let's go speak with Arander. Found it.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
I found it, Arander. I have the torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here. Now.
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Very well.
Let's continue. We still have much to do.
Okay. Bottoms up, I suppose.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
Farewell. Alright, I have to hurry. Ugh. Don't touch me. Don't. I'm on your side. All right. Here we go. Shit. Good save. Time to take a nap. Ugh. Ooh. Ugh. Ooh. That was incredible. Ugh. Wow. Miranda, that sure was something. Oh. It's rather dark now. Hold on. Before we talk. Don't talk to me yet. Don't talk to me yet. Okay.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was... Honestly, it was remarkable. It was as if I was really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
Well, we can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Reverence is a rather strange choice of words there, Arander.
Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
Very well.
I was hoping for a challenge.
There are no challenges to be found here, unfortunately. No challenges to be found at all.
Time to face your demise.
To oblivion with you.
Well done. I'd imagine you need a little bit of healing. Where is it? There it is.
Lucky hit.
Never should have.
Okay, I think all of these are just plain dead. That's good. I'll take that.
Time for your fight.
Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Give it to my child.
Wonderful. it is.
Wait.
Oh,
There.
these
Thor,
two.
You're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir.
Casimir.
I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice.
Very well. These fools wish to die as well. Very good. Let's use something we haven't used in a while. Let's use Thunder Orbs.
They've awakened. World.
Did it go through? No, it did not. Why aren't I hitting them? Very well, we'll do something else. Set them on fire. Very good. You held up pretty well against those two, actually, Rander. I'm impressed.
Knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Rander, be realistic. They were trying to kill us. It was self-defense.
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend.
Prefer to think of it as rational.
It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First,
Very well.
an incantation to remove the barrier.
I'll wait here. No, I have to accompany you. Okay.
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Well, unfortunately for you, Vermina, I don't serve you. I serve Azura. There. It's gone.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
So we're done then.
Yes, the skull has been destroyed, and Dawnstar is safe. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Thank you for the offer, Rander.
There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar.
Yes.
If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
Well, it is a shame to lose an artifact such as that. It was clearly not worth it.
Good to see you.
Does more harm than good. That staff. Yeah, we're definitely not going to travel with Irander. It is good to see that my instincts about him were right, but nevertheless, he told a lot of little white lies along the way. I don't think it's wise to travel with him. While there is some oh, ebony knife. Oh my god, that's cool. Oh, that's cool as hell. Sword review. It's time for a sword review, everybody. The real Aaron is here now. I'm not role-playing anymore. This is just me. This is a cool sword. I really like this. I like that it's got the rings over here on the side that offer a little bit more hand protection. That's really cool. For a one-handed sword, the cross guard, it is a bit much. It's a bit much. I feel like it would maybe mess with the balance. The blade is a little bit broad for the type of sword that this is, but you know, I fight with broadswords. I fight with Scottish broadswords, and you know, those blades can be pretty broad, but yeah, this is a cool sword. I like this. I like it a lot. I just think that the cross guard is a little bit extra for a one-hander. But yeah, it's a cool sword. I like it a lot. I would take it, except for the fact that, you know, we don't have a lot of carry weight to spare. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll take it and use it for enchanting practice. Yeah, I've just convinced myself we'll use it for enchanting practice. But yeah, yeah, we're not gonna travel with Arander. He's well, I think that his heart is obviously in the right place. He does seem to have this habit of telling little lies, so I don't know that I can ever completely 100% trust him. Oh my gosh, we are a little tired. So we will not be taking him on our adventures. No, sir. Speaking just as a player, again, I really like this quest. This is one of my favorite Daedra quests in Skyrim. Possibly all the Elder Scrolls games, actually. I really like that. Again, I really like that Arander just kind of tells little white lies the whole way, and it makes you doubt. It makes you wonder, like, can I trust him? Is this guy really trustworthy? Is he really doing something? Is he really trying to do something good here? And of course, if you've played this game, if you've done this quest before, like I have, then you know how it turns out. But you know, if this is your first time, you're like, wait, can I really? If it's your first time and you're really paying attention, you know, you wonder, can I really trust this guy? Is he really telling me the whole truth? Does he really have the best interests of Dawnstar at heart, or is he really gonna free the staff? And I love that you get to make a choice at the end. I love that you get to make a choice about what to do with him and whether you're going to receive the staff or not, the skull corruption or not. I love that so much. I feel like that element of choice is something that's so often missing in the Daedra quests of past games. Maybe an exception to that would be the Clavicus Vials quest in in Oblivion. There is definitely an element of choice there at the end. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's the exception rather than the rule. I feel like as a whole, I feel like most of, no, maybe not most. Well, I don't know. So the Malakath quest doesn't have a choice at the end, really. Actually, there kind of is. You can choose whether or not to help the war chief kill the troll, but the outcome is kind of the same no matter what. You don't really have, I mean, we kind of did Molag Bal's quest here in this playthrough, but it's modded, so there is an element of actually, no, that's not even 100% true, because anyway, there was more agency because of mods in Molag Bal's questline here in our playthrough. At least I think I did it in this playthrough. I don't know. I could be mixing things up. Yeah, I'm taking this journal. I don't really care for the Trials of Saint Alessia, but the Talos mistake. Have we read that? We have. Okay, good to know. They haven't read To Walk in the World. We'll take that. There is actually kind of an element of choice with Molag Bal's quest. You could defy Molag Bal by just killing the guy that he sends you after, and that, you know, by refusing to take him to the altar, by killing him instead, you you frustrate Molag Bal's plans. So that's great. Any other Daedric quests in this game that you don't really get to make a choice in? Initially, I almost considered Molag Bal's quest to be one of those where you don't get a choice, but you know, after further reflection, turns out that there is. While I'm certainly curious, while Nerathur is certainly curious about that ruin over there, he needs to have a quick. I think he needs to have a nap. But anyway, keep on thinking about Daedric quests in Skyrim. Oh, well, okay. Mephalah's quest, you kind of... There is some agency in there insofar as how you choose to go about getting the key for the Whispering Door. But it ends the same no matter what. I don't think there's an ending to that quest where you don't get the sword, but there is agency in how you go about getting the key, which is nice. Boethia's, there's not really a lot of choice there.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
So like maybe half of the quests have agency and then maybe the other half, or have an alternate ending, I guess. I think they all have some, I think all the Skyrim quests have some degree of agency built into them. All the Skyrim Daedric quests, I should say, have some degree of agency built into them, which is good. I appreciate that.
Okay. Let me know if you want.
This guy. No, don't talk to me. I don't want to be part of your stupid little gang of fanatics devoted to a false deity.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
I do. I was up all night. I need a bed.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll show you to your room. Right this
Wonderful.
way.
Sundus. Few days left to go before Maricine shows up. Plenty of time for us to get up to other business while we wait. This bard. She's got spirit. Gotta give her that. Ugh. Ugh. Well, she's got spirit. Gotta give her that. But I am tired. I'm very tired. Rest for a few hours. Got up at noon.
Did you change your mind? You're always welcome to join us.
Why are you still bothering me? No, leave me alone.
I see. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Do I have to kill you? I've killed plenty of vigilance before. I have to kill you to get me to leave, to get you to leave me alone. I'll do it.
Why don't you mind
Don't
your own
doubt me.
business?
I'm not sitting next to this vigilant. All right, let's have a seat.
Oh, there once was a hero named
Have some
Ragnar
food.
the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Warwick's dead.
What should we have?
Braggart did swagger
Oh, we're not
and
going to spend
brandish
very
his
long in
blade.
here, I don't think. We'll have some cheese fondue, but we're not going to spend very long in here. She is... Her belting is irritating.
Then he went quiet in Ragnar the Red when he met the shield maiden
That
Matilda
ruin over there
who
is
said,
curious. Let's hang on. Rifle through my pack
"You
here.
talk and you lie and you drink all our meat. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and leave."
Northward, haunted northern coastline.
And so then
And
came
south,
crashing and
Dwemer live
smashing
in
of steel,
toil.
as the brave
A simple
last
place,
Matilda
a shield from
charged in full of
graft.
zeal.
At this stand, we'll mage's craft so fierce the
And
sea will
braggart named
boil.
Ragnar was boastful no more.
We are on the
When his
north.
ugly red head rolled around
There
on
do
the
seem to
floor.
be Dwemer ruins nearby. Perhaps that ruin we spied has to do with this book. Let's go investigate that, I think. So fierce it makes the seas boil. Seas boil. That sounds like it has something to do with fire magic, perhaps. You can still see it off in the distance. South Dwemer live in toil. There are Daedric ruins nearby. Not Daedric ruins, I'm sorry. I meant to say Dwemer ruins. That's another thing we need to look into while we're in this area. see if we can find the Dwemer ruins that lead to those, and that lead to those towers that we spotted. Gatehouses. I'm not sure quite sure what to call them. Windward ruins. Pedestal of sorts. Seems interesting. Those skeevers. Damn pests. Ugh. Stop moving around. Hey, for once we paralyzed something. Look at that. You damn pest. Die. Mess with me. Ugh. Disgusting creatures. All right. Got it dark in here. Can I squeeze through here? There's a little thing right there. Can I squeeze through this? Yes, very good, very good. Okay. Wield magecraft so fierce the seas will boil. Hope I'm not wrong about this. I hope I don't accidentally destroy the book in the process, but here we go. Whoa! The book appears to be all right. Let's check it. Make sure it's okay. Not only is it okay, but there's a new entry. Under Greybeard's morning shadow, at this northern watch long lost, Nirn's hoary throat does scrape the sky. Here unleash a chilling cry and gild this stand with frost. Now I must wield frost magic. Find something that's near the throat of the world. Interesting. Very interesting. More around here. Very well. That'll be for another time, however. For now, let's head back to town. The Jarl here is surly and, to be frank, uncouth as he may seem. It seems he does have a court wizard, and usually where there's a court wizard, there is an enchanting table. We can do some enchanting practice while we're here. Continue working at our craft. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We don't need this marker on anymore. We found the place. We're good. Nice. All right. Great. You know, we are technically near our Dwemer airship, or not airship, I don't even know what to call it. It's not an air, I guess it's not really an airship because it's not powered by, like, hot air. That's not, hey, Maik!
Some say Alduin is Akatosh. Some say Maik is a liar. Don't you believe either of those things?
That's interesting as all hell. That's interesting as all hell. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to dwell on that for too long. All right, this is the Jarl's Hall. All right, let's see if we can practice our craft here. This is quite the grand hall, actually. That seems to be a cooking area. Perhaps over here? This looks promising. Don't really wish to speak with him. He does not seem like a pleasant guy. Ah, yes, here we go.
My Jarl, I have concerns about the safety.
All right, let's do some enchanting practice, shall we? Ooh, we can do some disenchanting. Nice. Ooh, Dwemer robes, that's right. Gonna leave that alone, though.
Pledging more and more of our guard to the front lines. The way this is going, we won't be able to defend our own borders.
nonsense. The best place for our men is driving the Imperials back. I will ensure that men from Dawnstar get every opportunity for glory.
Azura Star.
Glory is
Nice.
meaningless if they have no home to return to. I urge you to lower our commitments to the
Let's
front until
do-
I'm sure we're safe.
I won't have you rob our soldiers of their chance to drive.
Should we do
out the
absorb health?
Empire. I'm done
Burden,
discussing
1800,
this now.
1864.
The Imperials
Checking
think
to
us
see
all
what's
lawless
most
beasts.
valuable.
I'm proof of their ignorance.
Wait, what was that? 1640, okay. 1440, 1448, 1504, 1800. This is probably... Yeah. Wait. 1800, 1864, yeah, okay. Should we... Yeah, let's use Azura's Star, why not? This would be great for Erevan if he ever catches up with us. It's so tempting to disenchant the Dwemer robes. It is so tempting. I probably is still not carrying nearly enough to be able to wear these and be okay, huh? Yeah, carrying too much to be able to run. Not to mention that they look funky. Look at that. My arms are all fucked up. What about the Telvanni stuff? How does that... That works a little bit better. I don't know. I'm still really attached to our Dwemer armor, though. As cool as those are. The Telvanni stuff is pretty cool, though. I don't know if I want to... No, I should hang on to it and put it on display at the house. I really, really should. Anyway, anything else we can enchant real quick? Got a couple of extra pairs of gloves. I would disenchant these boots, but I'm still using them. I'm using them right now. Let's just enchant these to get us up to 91. I don't know. Is there anything I want to put on these? Like anything I really, really want to put on them? I'll just do this. Now let's do Greater Soul Gem. Save the Grand Soul Gem for something else. Nice. Got a level. Okay. Perfect. Well, the court wizard doesn't seem to be here, which is the person who... Oh, never mind. She is here, which means I can sell some of these things to her real fast.
We are poised
Lovely.
for glory, Yod. The Empire
Excuse me.
will never
Need something?
be Dawnstar.
You're the court wizard, right?
If you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again.
You mentioned the Great War.
About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again.
You're making me sound like a real asshole, Medina. You're making me sound like a real asshole, but to each their own, I suppose. You sound like you were once a formidable battle mage, but oh well. War does things to a person, I've heard. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these things. Not the Staff of Elements, we want that. Let's get rid of those and that. Ooh, goodness gracious. Let's get rid of... Oh my gosh, she can't afford any of my stuff. I'm just too good at enchanting. Let's see if we can get rid of some of these scrolls that I really don't care for. That's actually really good. I kind of want to hang on to that. Ghost Walk. That actually sounds kind of useful. We may need that. Who knows? Get rid of that. Solar Flare. I don't care. Frost Monarch, we'll hang on to that. Ice Shield, we'll hang on to that. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. I don't care for it. Oh, that's it? Okay, well, shit. All right. What have you got for spells? Anything interesting? Bound fishing rod. Bound pickaxe. That's actually kind of interesting. You know what? I kind of want that. Bound woodcutter's axe. Oh my gosh. All these things will just make my life so much freaking easier. Good lord. What else? Dim vision, crawl. If we ever wanted to start getting into illusion, that'd be the way to go. We'll leave those alone. We'll leave those for now, I think. I don't think there's anything else I really want from her. Bound fishing rod. I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay. Well, unfortunate. I guess this is about as good as it's gonna get, huh? Because I don't want to sell. I don't want to buy any of those other things. All right, there we go. It's not gonna cover the cost, but that's okay. Farewell. Farewell, Medina. All right. As for us, I think we best go look into finding the entrance to those Dwemer, to the Dwemer ruins, wherever they are. Yeah, I think that's next on our agenda. Let's get to it.